Welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix special. It is a great day to be up here in Prescott Valley at the Findlay Toyota Center for the Firefighter Angel Foundation's big health and wellness expo or event. I don't know how we get to say it. I just know it's just a great time for families who are needing backpacks to get the kids ready to go back to school. And we couldn't be more than happy with our Stuff the Bus Back to School campaign and being a part of this. And what you out there as the community has done is so great. And all our sponsors, all our volunteers who've been a part of this, we have, of course, United Way, Valley of the Sun United Way. We have PepsiCo, we have GCU, we have Lincoln Heritage Insurance, we have Fiesta Bowl Charities, and a lot more out there who have just been incredible with this. And we can't say enough. This is a special event that has been in the works for literally 2 years. Because again, last year with the pandemic, a lot of people did not get the supplies they needed and weren't able to get the school things, but people have made it possible now for them to come in. And one person who that is the man, the myth, the legend, Cody Rose here. Cody, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm
So
good.
good to see you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Look at that big smile on his face, because right now people are lined up, getting ready to go in. And again, like I said, this has been 2 years in the making.
Yes.
Because at first you guys had it ready to go, and then with the pandemic, it couldn't happen, and now you're excited that this is going on. And let's go back and give people a little bit of history about the Firefighter Angel Foundation, and then a little history about how this all came about.
Yeah. So Firefighter Angel Foundation started in 2008 in Chino Valley. Actually, I worked for the Chino Valley Fire District at the time, and we started out there just to help a family in need. The dad was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and it was just before Christmas time. It was around October time frame, and he didn't think he was going to make it to Christmas. He was sole provider for his family. There was his wife, and they had 3 kids. The oldest was 8, and the youngest was an infant. And so we were like, how can we help them? We got to be able to do something for him. His wife's worried, how are we going to survive? How are we going to be able to make it? So I talked to the crew that I was with that day, talked to my wife, who was a big, huge help, and said, what can we do? And we all agreed, we got to do something, let's figure it out. We came to the conclusion, let's find out what they wanted for Christmas. Let's find out what's their big wish list, and let's make that happen. How can we make that happen? So one of our guys dressed up as Santa Claus, and we had some of our dispatchers come out, or elves, and we went there at night, turned the lights and the sirens, and played Here Comes Santa Claus. And from there, it grew to now we're helping throughout the whole Yavapai County, and there's thousands of families that are getting that for Christmas time. And then now we have this back to school event with backpacks and gifts that has grown too. We started this at the Humboldt School District office with, there was probably 5 or 7 vendors when we started this, and now we're here with 42 vendors. And as you can see, there's thousands of kids here ready to go.
Yeah, and again, it's so important that they get these backpacks, because it's the tools to be successful, but also it's an opportunity for them to get the right resources too, because a lot has changed, and that's why you guys really wanted to combine the backpack with the wellness part of this.
Yeah, that was our big goal. So 3 years ago, we did it at the Humboldt School District office. We wanted to get vendors involved because parents were asking questions, how can I get help for this, or how can I get help for that? We said, well, let's get those people all together, and let's all do the same thing on the same day. So that's where this came about, of let's do it at the Findlay Toyota Center. There's plenty of room there. And that's when the kids walk out of here, they should have their physicals, they should have their immunizations, they should have everything they need, that next week when they start school, they're ready to hit the ground running and be successful.
And they will have all that thanks to wonderful volunteers. Your volunteers have been amazing, from your wife to family and friends. People you don't even know were like, I got to get involved, and that's so great.
Yeah, and if we didn't have the volunteers we have, there's no way we could do what we do today. And I was just talking to Lynn about it, and there's over 60 volunteers helping us with this event, and that's what makes this successful, is those volunteers.
Yeah, okay, let's again say that this event has taken place, and if it's afterwards and you still need a little help, you guys do have the Angel Foundation that's still out there helping.
Yeah, so you can go on our website, firefighterangel.org. Any of the school district family resource centers, they know about us, they know where to get in contact with us or get stuff from us. So any of those resources to reach out, if you need something, please reach out to us or to the school resource offices, and we'll get you what you need.
I like it. Okay, I also got to talk about, and we're going to be showing a little bit later, the great backpack event that you had, but let's talk a little about that, because that is where you guys had the warehouse, everything in there, and all these backpacks were packed by hand.
Yes, so we had 3 days of it that went basically all day. There's 2 shifts in the morning and shift in the afternoon for those 3 straight days, and again, 20 volunteers at each shift were there and packing for each age group, for a boy, a girl. And we got it done. We actually got it done earlier on the 3rd day. We didn't have to have the 2nd shift of the 3rd day. So again, going back to those volunteers, if we didn't have them, we would make it happen, but it's going to take us a whole lot longer than we get it done now.
And again, you firefighters know firsthand about taking care of the community and how important this is to them.
Yeah.
And let's just talk, Cody, how important is this to you? I know you don't like to have the light shine on you, but I got to ask you, how important is this to you?
Yeah, and it's very, but growing up in my family and even the family that I have now, my wife and our 2 boys, we have a kid with special needs, and just seeing how those kids normally don't get reached out to. They don't get the things that the normal, typical kids always get. So we've always been, I'd rather give than to receive. It's more important to give those. I think that we talk about karma all the time, but it's going to come back to you at some point, and that's not what we're looking for, but there are so many kids and families that need stuff that don't want to reach out because sometimes they're not always, that's not the best thing to do, and they don't want to feel like, oh, people need to come help me. So, but there's, as we can see today, there's lots of people that need help, and that's our family is all about. Let's help as people as much as we possibly can.
All right, well, I know you're excited about this part right here, and that is to open the doors, and we're going to be with Cody Rose, and we have some great other guests that'll be here with us throughout the show. So I'm going to send you over because I think you're looking excited
and
to do
I think
this.
they're ready too.
I think they're ready too. So as he's heading over that way, remember you can go to aztv.com/stuffthebus to still get involved and also to be a part of what we're doing here for the community, which is so great. Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix special here at the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott for the Firefighter Angel Foundation's big health and wellness backpack giveaway event. It's a mouthful, Cody.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, we're inside now, and this is great. Seeing all these families being able to be taken care of thanks to you and a wonderful team of volunteers.
Yeah, and as we said out there, if it wasn't for the volunteers, what we have here would not happen. So it's my wife and I do some of the stuff behind the scenes, but again, without all those volunteers, we couldn't have what we have. So I thank them very, very much.
And so another great part is that it's also, as we said, a health and wellness event because you saw the need of these families getting what they need to get back to school, not just in backpacks.
Yeah, and so the goal was to get them ready to go to school. They need the backpacks and the supplies, but we also want all the other stuff that's here. We have people that can get them from doctor's offices, from the nurse's office, from kids centers, YMCA, all that kind of stuff is here. We also have some of the sporting events. They're here to just have stuff for the kids so they have something to do and they're ready to go by the time school starts next week.
Yeah, and as we are watching all this unfold, you got a big smile on your face because it's giving back to the community. And we know you don't like the limelight, and that's what's so great, but your smile is because all these kids are going away with smiles as you watch them go out the door.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hours and hours and hours that we put into what happens today. Watching what happens today makes it worth it. You know, we think some of those days before is like long 10-hour days of getting everything ready, getting supplies, sorting supplies, like, why do we do this? Now when we see this, what's happening today, this is exactly why we do this.
Yeah,
this motivates us again to do it more.
Yeah, and we remind people that you know firsthand too, because you're a parent and you know school supplies can be very expensive, but with the past year of families going through some tough times, this is even more important to the whole community.
Yeah, exactly. And not everybody can get all the stuff, and with COVID and all the restrictions that came in place, and we just want to provide one avenue, one place, come to one central hub, get everything you need, and then you can go. Not everybody has a car. They have one car. Mom or dad uses that to go to work, and then they can't get anything. So we're here to provide that and then get them ready for school.
I like it. I'm going to switch gears really quick because when this is over, you're not done, because then we go into Christmas time. Yeah. And you guys are already starting that up already, and you're always looking for people to help out with that too.
Yeah. Any volunteers that we can get to help with that the Christmas deliveries, we got to do shopping, and our number one shopper, her name is Sinette, but our number one shopper has been doing it for years. Just last year was diagnosed with cancer, so she's in the hospital down in Mesa right now, and she's not able to do it. So anybody that can help us with that, we'd love the help to do that.
All right, tell them the website, of course, of getting involved with the Firefighter Angel Foundation.
Yeah, so firefighterangel.org, or you can contact us through any of the school district. The family resource centers there, they know how to get hold of us. They have our phone numbers. They have every way to get hold. They know where to live, so they can come find us if they need to.
I like it. Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix special edition of the Firefighter Angel Foundation's big health and wellness center here at the Prescott Valley's Findlay Toyota Center, or the Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. A lot there, right, Cody?
Yeah.
It is. I thank you very much for letting us be a part of this. This is amazing to see all these kids, all these families being taken care of because of all that you guys do.
Yeah, and it's awesome. And again, today is the day that it all pays off, to see everybody and see the smiles on all the kids' faces and get everything that they wanted to get and be ready for school.
Yeah, and so we gave you a lot of information there, and we're not done doing that. You know, you can go to the Firefighter Angel Foundation's website. You can go to aztv.com/stuffthebus to find out more. And we just can't thank enough for our community, everyone out there, for being a part of this. And again, you, Cody, for definitely making sure that your community is taken care of from all over this northern part of Arizona.
Yeah, and our goal is to take care of Yavapai County. If we can get everybody from Yavapai County, get them taken care of, ready to go back to school, then we've done our job. And again, it goes back to the volunteers. If we didn't have the volunteers that we have here today, we couldn't make it happen. So thank you to them.
Hey, thank you very much. And thank you all out there. And again, information on aztv.com/stuffthebus on how you continue to help us, help the community with giving back to the kids so they can be successful. I want you to have a great day and to remember to wash your hands.